So now I
Right.
remember that, and then
So first we came out of the big triangle, big pyramid, right? Was that the beginning of the?
Yeah,
I
you
feel
guys
like that.
continued your fight.
We beat those guys and we walked out, and then the pyramid disappeared and Kay disappeared, and then we saw this paradisiac kind of situation with these nice ladies who are willing to help us. And then we immediately started to do horrible things and treat them badly, which I don't know why. I stepped in to try to save one. Just and then they became super aggressive and turned into giant, like wolf or lizard women with tentacle hands. But then we talked them down. They agreed to be on peaceful terms if we successfully retrieved some crystals for them. I can't remember what they were called. Methamphetamine crystal.
Clooney crystals.
Yeah.
totally.
Um, once they got their fix, they would calm down. So, uh, we started our adventure, and that's when it kind of, I think, if I'm not missing anything. There was the night phase, which was very rejuvenating, and then everybody went on the little hike. That's. Let me know if I missed anything.
Does anyone else want to add anything that they remember?
I would like to add the names.
All right.
We got the Aquifa Falls, right?
Mhm.
And then the group of ladies was called the Daughters of Tranquility.
Yes.
Teacher's pet.
Thank you.
Anything else before we move on to Discord?
Are we missing anything? Feel free to.
It's not my place.
This isn't okay.
It takes a lot of work to GM, and if somebody wants to ignore the details, then
It's not a matter of
they're
ignoring
lost.
them. It may have just been something forgotten.
I remember Serenity and Harmony, Chastity.
Charity.
Was Charity one of them too?
Charity.
Yep.
Charity is the one with us.
Oh yeah.
Sonny.
She kind of doesn't. She's not fully drinking the Kool-Aid yet.
Oh my god. Okay. Yes. What? Go away. I'm busy.
I hope he's talking to his cat.
Yeah.
I am.
One was called Sonny and Divinity.
Mm.
Divinity.
Yeah, so two of them weren't present when you blew up the situation. They stumbled across Fall while he was bathing.
Oh yeah. And everybody saw that. I didn't notice that we were talking in a public chat until after. Until after I was like, "Oh, this is not in private message. This is interesting."
Would it have changed your actions?
At least
No,
they
it wouldn't have changed anything. I was
At
just like,
least
"Oh,
they
all right,
didn't
whatever."
point and laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them giggled.
Started laughing. Yes, so
That's true.
Sunny's young and innocent, and for whatever reason thought that Lux was really cute. She was totally crushing on him. Cece is new, and she's not quite fully enlightened, so she doesn't use as much cult lingo. Yeah, most of the other information is in that little graphic I posted of who the leader is and who does this and who's in creature form and stuff like that. But yeah, so then you went on your way, and Caleb, if you want to summarize what happened in Discord over the week.
It'll take me like 2 or 3 minutes to read it, but yes.
Okay.
How do
Amid,
I? Oh, sorry.
yes.
How do I get the passive for this feature? Because I gotta add the
I'll
feature
do it.
on here.
I'll do
Okay. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing.
it.
Oh,
Amid
and
the tent.
then we totally forgot that Lux decided to try to break into Harmony's tent
Oh,
for.
I'm going over that. I'm
Oh
going over that.
yeah, there's
Oh!
explosions and
Oh!
It's in
craziness.
Discord. It's in Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, is that all in Discord?
Look at that.
It's all
Is that-
kind of blurred to me.
Oh yeah, it was Discord.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
I'm gonna start reading
Okay.
now.
Do it.
Amid
Yes,
the
read.
tent, a cautious glance passed between Thol and the tent's keeper. He whispered to Cece, his voice barely audible, "Do you know what they're hiding in there?" Suspicion hung in the air, thickening with every whispered strategy and shared glance between Lux and KL. Lux was overtaken by an impulsive urge, seemingly fueled by some prior inebriation, to inspect the tent, much to Thol's amusement. Yet a stoic woman named Harmony stood firmly, inviting them for a cordial chat over a cup of the fragrant calf. A simple, delightful drink became the center of the focus, bridging the tension with camaraderie. Yet, amidst the warm sips, the group's hidden agendas and curiosities lingered just below the surface. As night fell, the embers of the campfire danced, personal stories and musings were shared. Gale voiced his understanding and respect for the Daughters of Tranquility and their unwavering loyalty. His words, though laden with a sense of longing and unresolved wounds, were met with a compassionate gesture by Harmony. She extended a vial pendant to him, its significance unclear, yet seemingly profound. Lux, on the other hand, ventured into an introspective monologue, acknowledging differences in the journey toward inner peace. The words were met with a peck on the cheek from Sunny, a gesture of goodwill, and perhaps more. Thol's resolve was clear. Vengeance was his driving force, and the weight of his decisions didn't seem to deter him. However, Cece's wise words brought some sobriety to the camp's ambiance, suggesting that perhaps seeking solace in positive experiences might be the path forward. In the midst of these shared tales, a curious character named Boratessel interjected with humorous remarks, often making light of the situation and reminiscing about chickens, and someone named Porteslia. His innocence seemed to provide an amusing contrast to the group's heavy emotions. The quest's purpose began to unravel further with the mention of Cluny crystals, sought for their ceremonial and medical properties, but dangerous if mishandled. As the group journeyed on, there was a palpable shift in the environment, and Lux's heightened instincts caught a change in the landscape. The path they tread on seemed to promise challenges, and Lux's questions to Kale only deepened the mystery of their intertwined fates. In a sudden twist, the group's camp was confronted by a dire cat and a massive canine, bringing a surge of adrenaline to the scene. Rapid decisions were made, from Kale's tactical shriek to Boratessel's distraction technique using a bird carcass. The climax reached its peak when the beast lunged at Lux, only to be called off by Cece, revealing the creature, Faith, to be her longtime companion. Yet the night was far from over. The distant barks of Faith signaled another encounter, leading Cece and Thrizlock to explore the unknown. And thus the chapter closed with the party preparing for the challenges that lay ahead, bound by shared experiences in a journey whose purpose was only the beginning to unravel.
Nice.
Oh, I
Fair
forgot. Sunny gave Borat a chicken.
Yeah.
Sassy.
The chicken's name is Sassy?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the chicken's name.
Okay.
Sassy. Her favorite.
Yes, and it will bring much honor to Borat upon his return.
All right.
Can I say that I enjoyed the offline roleplay? That was pretty cool.
hmm
Play by post is always fun.
Yeah.
Always fun.
I was
We
gonna
just have
ask
to.
you. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say we just have to end out of combat in order for that to
Yeah.
happen. So
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be opposed to combat. It'd be like, okay, Job, it's your turn. Go into Foundry, do move,
Spend
get it.
hours figuring out what your
Right.
character
Yeah,
did.
you can think, what am I going to do? Okay, my turn's done. Next person,
Yeah. And it takes a minute, but like
How did
just
everyone
passively.
feel about the skills challenge?
Loved it.
Pretty crappy.
Liked it.
Uh-huh.
I could not figure out what to do.
So you guys understood was that your first skills challenge?
I
Okay.
think so.
I think it went
Um,
kind of rough as far as the crowd around here, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like I don't have a lot to work with against animals, I suppose.
I didn't know we could steal from other people during them, but now that I do.
the first time it's ever happened with me.
Theoretically, can we, or is that not? Is that not? I don't know how to put it.
Kosher.
Yeah.
Do you want to weigh in, Caleb?
Apparently not.
The answer to that question is whether or not you want good relations between you and the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Because if you start
What?
a feud with Borat, Keith is a very competitive person. He's going to try to get that back.
Oh yeah.
I know, I'm
So-
starting to think about taking it myself.
So I mean, it's this thing, this one thing could be the divisive object that splits the party. We don't want that to
Mhm.
happen. So you need to weigh the option.
Okay, first off, the question is Borat a competitive person, not Keith?
Ah.
Yeah, because if you just kill Borat, then you don't have to worry about Borat anymore. A new player will magically
really?
pop up in Borat's place.
Yeah. You killed my best friend.
In
And he has a
terms
s-
of
Would be
the
Borat's brother,
mechanics
Balky.
of a skill challenge, you guys are supposed to be working together to collectively complete your goal or you finish your task or whatever it is.
Mhm.
So you could be harming like the overall little mission by basically forfeiting, your contribution.
Yeah.
In more complex skill challenges, so we just did one round. In more complex ones, there'd be multiple rounds where you'd be like, okay, so everybody did this.
That'd be
Second
fun.
round, all the skills reset, but you can't use the same skill you used in past rounds.
Or that anyone else has used in the current round.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it starts getting.
So they build on each other.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Pretty soon you're trying to use technology to
Right.
get rid of a wild animal.
But since it was your first time and we were on Discord, I just kept it to one round to see how you guys felt about a skill challenge in general. And it was a cool way for me to introduce Faith to you.
You gotta have faith.
Which I was all excited because she like used the fact that she had her faith like multiple
Mhm.
times in dialogue.
Mhm.
Yay!
Oh.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Got
So
it.
that was completely lost on you.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it was. It was fell upon deaf ears. We're sorry.
No. Not we. Don't apologize for everybody.
All right. Well, fine. Fell on my deaf ears.
I got it.
Yeah, I don't think I
Very
got that.
detailed oriented. Not that you have to be like an avid note taker like Caleb, but know that if I say something, I will probably reuse it somewhere else.
Possibly in
sessions
a
later.
completely different
I like
campaign.
to circle back, especially in puzzles and information. I like mysteries. All of that is important. I'm not just, whatever. All right. So we are around the fire. Cece is gonna go check out what Faith is doing. And Thrizlock offered to go with her. Is everybody cool with that? You guys, the rest of you want to stay by the fire?
I'm sorry. Look at this real quick.
It's fine.
I may be evil, but I'm a gentleman.
Really? Because You took a charmed girl to a tent.
I didn't think of it that way. I didn't think of it like that. I thought of like charm, like being charming. Like
That
not mind control. It was it wasn't mind control, was it? Isn't there a difference?
He's like, no.
You're using your charisma. You're being charismatic and you're charming the person versus like mind control, make you a zombie.
It was a force power, 100% mind control.
I didn't think of it that way.
It is. So
So
get used to it.
listen,
Let's see.
that being said, Grislock and I aren't actually going anywhere on the map because I didn't make a separate map for that. So we're just gonna do a little theater of the mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
Oh.
I expected that to happen in Discord.
In my defense, I didn't affect her mind because you guys wouldn't let me because she was hostile, remember? So that was all me and all my charisma.
No, all that did was prevent you from getting 3.
No, I had affect mind. I was going to do affect mind on all 3. And then you guys said, no, I couldn't use affect mind because she was hostile. And my roll was high enough. So there, I did not
Never helped
manipulate
you,
anyone.
dude.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm just gonna read out this scenario for Grislock and I real quick.
I don't see it, Caleb. Sorry.
Question. Everybody's in Foundry. What does everybody currently see? Did I pull everybody to a map?
I see, like,
Never mind, I see it.
yeah.
Okay, but you're not sitting with the pond and the waterfall. You're not. I did
No.
successfully activate a new map. Okay. Everybody sees a flickering fire thingy.
See.
Okay.
I want to say real quick, I do have a new class feature in here that it's empty, so just delete it, right? I don't want to delete something that I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, be careful deleting.
Oh, the thing that you just posted 3 times?
Yeah, I didn't mean. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I'll just delete it. It's fine.
It's all good. Not a big deal. We don't need Grislock's form fighting dabbler thingy. Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're fine. Essentially, CC and Grislock go and find Faith. She is barking. And you guys, like, I don't know, a half a mile west or something, you find another campsite. The fire is very, like embers, but Faith, by the time you get there, you don't see anybody. So you head home.
Like to my home planet?
No, back to the fire.
Okay. So, I don't see either one, huh?
What?
Wait, what did you say?
We find another campsite. We follow Faith's barking.
Oh, okay.
Faith is barking at another campfire, but it's just like barely embers at this point.
Okay.
And we don't find an actual person.
Oh, so they've
Okay.
moved on by now.
So we come back. And then Faith kind of goes off again. Cece doesn't keep Faith around because she's not super happy with strangers. So Faith is always just kind of hovering and scouting around you guys. So essentially you guys have started to camp for the night. I realize you guys just did a long rest, but it's in the middle of the night, so I don't think you should find a cave. So you guys can kind of role play and talk about what you want to do, share some mead, and then we'll go to sleep for some hours and you can tell me what you'd like to do in the meantime.
Is Luck sleeping? Or otherwise
The Lux is
unconscious?
still laying down from when Faith pinned him down, but obviously it's been a while.
Nice. I would like
don't-
to
What?
do force disarm while he is.
Well, unfortunately, you can't have it both ways. We just did like a little side mission
Oh, okay. I
Wait,
was
hold up.
he
for
was
several
still
minutes.
in there.
So I'm sure
And I
he didn't
believe
just stay down the whole time.
Like,
he
I'm just
wouldn't
gonna lay
see
here
me
for a little while.
because by the time I got it off of him, I believe that ability also has something to where I can hide it on me without it being noticed.
Oh, so I'm not aware that you have it in game.
I can make sure, but I believe so.
Okay. Just don't turn it on. Don't turn that thing on.
Don't you secretly have like 4 lightsabers? What do you need his for?
Oh, I wish. I wish.
Um,
So we'll role play that, tell everybody that we found a camp to the south, I think. Right, Cece?
It was to the east. It was because the cat was to the north, and then the dog came in from the south, and then the noise was from the east.
Yeah, we found a campsite there with some embers still warm, so somebody's been around here. Where
I'm
they
gonna
are
have
now?
to tell Harmony that someone's been in our territory. She's not gonna like it too much.
Does that happen often?
No, there ain't anybody near here.
What is your normal besides all of us? Oh, you know what? What if it's Lady K? Dun dun dun.
Can we unpause? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Any other dumb questions?
Yes. What's
after
what's
that
Faith-
interaction with the darn what is that animal? Her faith.
Her
Whatever
Faith.
that thing is. Yeah.
She didn't say what kind of canine it was.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna be hanging out up in the tree. Just laying back on a thick tree branch, just legs out and looking around and keeping my back to the tree so that I don't actually have to get sneaked up on again.
All right. You were in a tree.
I don't need the warmth of the fire right now.
I'm going to be meditating.
Okay.
And I'm willing to talk to somebody if you guys want to come over here.
Yell down from the tree.
Yeah, I'm not coming down from up here because I'd like to have the advantage in case somebody decides they want to try to sneak up on us. Like last time. The last time I let my guard down, that kind of crap happens. So
I kind of want to walk up.
Go ahead.
I kind of want to walk up to Borat and just slyly start laughing a little bit. Kind of like reach into my pocket and show him what I have, and be like, "You got to be more careful with this, bud." And then, as I look at him, I'll hand it back to him. So I'll transfer it back to him.
Thanks. Wouldn't have deleted.
I'm not sure exactly. I was gonna say Borat will be like, "Oh, I dropped my lightsaber. Thank you so much."
Oh, I still have the vibro knuckler. Okay.
Where did the lights
Do you have it?
go?
That's what it was. Is technically I had it, but it was never transferred.
Right.
And
I
then,
thought I did.
yeah, so
Because I deleted it off of Borat. Now I
wait,
have
do
to
you
go
have
find
any
one.
other? Wait, what? Do you have any other weapons? TG.
Nope, just my vibro knuckler.
Okay.
My trusty vibro knuckler.
Because it'd be nice if I could possibly have something that either had ammo or was something I didn't have to shoot. Since can't really.
We are all thinking that.
Yeah, I'm basically bare knuckling something. So I think during the night I might actually fashion myself a makeshift shiv.
Improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, Caleb, how does the double or two weapon fighting work? Is that a bonus action?
Two weapon
No.
fighting. I think you can sacrifice your proficiency bonus to make 2 attacks with
Can dual wield. Are you talking about dual wield?
I think that's dual wield. Yeah, actually.
You can add your ability modifier to the damage roll of your 2-weapon fighting attack, as long as it doesn't already include that modifier.
Can I?
You can draw or stow.
Can I get your actual question, Joe? Are you asking if you can fight 2 weapons?
Yeah, because of my Neiman form, it says if you take attack action, you can engage in double or two weapon fighting. If I took the attack action.
So let me read this to you, okay?
Okay.
You have double weapon fighting and you have 2 weapon fighting. A double weapon is one that has like a blade on either end, okay? And then you've got 2 weapon fighting where you got one in each hand. 2 weapon fighting says when you take the attack action and attack with a weapon with the light property that you're wielding in one hand, you can use your bonus action to attack with a different light weapon that you're using in the other hand. You do not add your ability modifier to the damage roll or the bonus attack unless the modifier is negative.
So I don't add my ability modifier. So would I be better off not doing that at all? Just using my ability modifier?
Your first attack would be normal. Your second attack
Oh,
wouldn't lack the ability. But in order to do it, both of the weapons in your hands have to have the light property.
okay.
So you can
Would
attack twice, basically.
would my like spirit blade be light, being that it has no weight probably at all?
It does not have the light property, no.
Oh, okay. Technically, since I gave this knuckler to Lux, he should have it, right? There wasn't something where I didn't give it to him for some reason, was it?
Wait, so you do have other weapons then. If you have the spirit something, what is that?
That's a force power thing. It's not an actual weapon. I like
Oh,
conjure it. But I swear I gave this vibro knuckler to Lux at one point. And fair's fair. I don't know why I gave it to him, but I swear I did at one point.
y'all just
You know
keep
what it
passing
was?
that back and forth. I don't know what it is. It's like a hot potato.
I think it was the last. Was it the last combat or the combat? No, it was the last combat. I think.
Oh, yep. I got
I
this.
ran up
Right.
to you.
Yeah. So I thought I had a staff. So Lux should technically have the vibro knuckler.
Okay.
I don't think there's a way that I can actually get some tech together because there's nothing here in the wilderness for me to actually make any kind of thing that I could do to recharge this cell.
You
The
So,
can
reason
always.
why that
You can
doesn't
always.
work, Joe, with the Spirit Blade is because the Spirit Blade power has built into it already that it gains more attacks at higher levels.
Makes sense. So I don't want it being too OP.
so you can just use Spirit Blade like as passive.
Oh. So I was reading a thing in the SW5E about improvised weapons. So can I just like pick up a stick, two sharp sticks? Would those be light?
That's up to the game master.
I feel like a stick is pretty
Depends on the
light.
stick. Are you?
You would not. I'm pretty sure you're not proficient with improvised weapons, so you will lack your proficiency bonus on that. Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
I just
Well-
remembered you are encumbered.
Me?
Yeah, you're carrying too much stuff.
What am I carrying? I thought I had nothing.
It's probably that armor you picked up. It's 55 pounds.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
wow. Yeah.
Well, we can drop that because I don't need it. We can drop that right on the ground. If someone wants it, take it.
I mean, I can't use it, so
There you
Yeah.
go.
Thank you.
whoever has the strength
Oh
to be able to
wow,
use it, I
that is that. Yeah, now you're carrying nothing.
guess.
Yay. So am I proficient with my spirit blades? Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. Oh, do I only get one? Can I do it twice and get two? Ah, okay. Thank you.
Mm,
That's all I wanted to know.
Okay. So Kale's meditating. Lux is talking to Borat. Thal is in a tree.
I mean, I want to make improvised weapon of sorts, I guess, because I gotta have something.
So you're whittling a stick in the tree.
Sure. I mean, I gotta do something. Unless I can think of
Okay.
something else more clever. Which I don't know.
Thrizlock, what are you doing other than throwing your armor down?
I mean, are we am I fully rested?
Yeah, I mean, you guys, it's one of those things where you guys just took a rest and then we did a bunch of stuff in Discord, so it's the next night. So you don't physically need to do anything, but you can't charge the cave in the middle of the night. So you're gonna have to wait till morning.
Is there anything I can do? Oh, my force points. Should my force points be back up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Is there anything I can do to improve myself for the next day, or anything like that?
Came back. What did you say?
What's that?
What?
He said he left and then he came back, right?
Mhm.
What did you say when you came back?
There's a campsite. We found a campsite with war members still to the east, but nobody there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get up and say I'm gonna go check that out.
I'm gonna go with Kale too. Can we roll anything while we're there? Like
What do you
to
guys check out?
perceive
You can
Kay's
roll
presence?
perception, investigation, all sorts of stuff.
What are you guys checking?
Sweet. That campsite.
Thrizlock found a campsite. We're gonna go check it
Yeah, I'll
out.
go with them on that actually. Might as well. I mean, they might have left something behind that's useful.
We need to approach CC and ask her if she can send Faith with us.
Oh, that'd be nice. As long as she's friendly.
Well, I guess I should just go with you.
Yeah.
I don't want her to bite anybody.
Is it still night? Are you guys all doing this at night? Is it the next
Yes.
morning?
Yes. It is night.
Tonight.
I think a
Okay.
couple of you have night vision. If the other two want to take a torch with you, you can.
Yes, I'll take a torch.
Has Lux left? Is Borat alone?
I believe
Lux
so.
moving.
Over there.
Where did
I
Lux
went
go?
to the other side. I
Oh,
went to the
right
other
there.
side of the fire. Yeah.
Okay. Then Borat is going to pull the chicken out of the bag he's been keeping it in and lovingly stroke his chicken
Aw.
and start to just ever so gently choke his chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
terrible.
Yeah.
So
All right. Moving on.
On that note,
I'm gonna ask Lux. Can you see okay in the dark?
I'm gonna turn to him. I don't know where he's at. But basically,
Like, where are
basically,
you?
I'm gonna listen to the direction he's talking, and kind of just as a joke look away and be like, "Yeah, I can see just fine."
We have torches. She said we could take torches.
You said we have torches? I will take a torch, please. Thank you.
Disembodied voice. uh,
What, can you see in this?
oh yeah, easily.
Can see just fine.
I thought you were using your wavy hands and had some type of control on my eyes.
Oh,
No.
Okay, guys.
And Rins can see in the dark.
Are we actually
Um,
getting torches, though?
I'm taking a
What?
torch.
Where are these torches at?
There's not
The
a real
the
torch.
mine torches.
There's
Okay.
not a real
Katrina.
campsite. So what?
Could you check Brooklyn's camera?
Yeah, hold on.
Be right back.
Hold on, baby.
Burp.
I left food in the car, so I rolled perception, but I'll be right back.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll do
Just so you
investigation.
know,
since I just-
there's not a real campsite. So give me a minute to describe the campsite to you, and then you can roll whatever.
Before we do that, I forgot to take a long rest. Would
can
that
do
mess
that
with it if
now.
I do it now? Okay.
No, do it now. We're just chilling.
Yeah, that should have already happened anyway. So yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
All right.
you're absolutely fine.
I just wake
All
up and get
babies are
bombarded with
asleep.
Kale asking me questions.
Ah,
Yeah.
I was like, huh? What?
Yeah. I was just attacked by a canine. I don't know. Then we walked over here.
I passed out when he attacked me.
Literally, what I did was I still had the lightsaber, gave it to him, walked across the campfire, and now I'm.
Like he's rethinking his life.
Yeah, exactly.
So the only person who's not going back to the campsite is Borat and his chicken. Is that correct?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Okay.
I'm
I'm just checking
I'm
if there
not-
was anybody else.
I'm
I
not
didn't know
here
if Buck
for
was staying
adventure.
behind.
You're fine. I'm not saying you should feel guilty about it. I just want to make sure that I set the
Oh, I don't
the
feel
scene
guilty.
appropriately.
He needs a moment alone anyway with his chicken. So
Yeah, it's fine. Somebody's got to watch the campsite.
I'm about to say,
sure, watch the
Look.
campsite. It has nothing to do with us getting away from Borat.
I'm about to tell Thol to move over in that tree, and we can watch this like a soap opera.
Watch what?
Nah.
You can't see anything.
That's a
Exactly.
valid point.
Like, don't point getting in this tree with me and your torch. I'm trying to be stealthy. Go find yourself another tree. If you can't see, I'm sorry, but don't be bringing that up here.
Why do you meow at nothing? No one likes you.
Oh. Maybe that's why they're meowing. They don't like you.
Cat just sits in an empty room, or even worse, one of the kids' rooms, and meows at the ceiling.
Oh.
I don't care if, they're hungry and they're meowing for food. I understand that.
Maybe there's something in there you don't know about.
That was extremely large, Katrina. That was really funny.
Sorry. I was like, you know what? I'll make a campsite. I wasn't planning on doing it, but hey, so you just have to
Bear with you.
deal with the fact that it's like literally like right next to your campsite.
Oh, so act like it isn't, but it is.
Yes.
How far
Okay.
away is it, Katrina?
I don't know, like 30 feet.
Oh, shouting distance.
Uh-huh.
But we're gonna pretend that it's like a half mile.
Walk
Okay,
threatening distance.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
that's fine. I'm creating an imaginary campsite for you
For the
guys to
record, this is all
investigate.
imaginary.
And imagination land. Where you burp where you fart, and you fart where you burp.
What the heck is wrong with you?
So if you guys kind of head northeast-ish towards the light, the only thing I ask is you not cross the river because that's like the boundary and we'll get there in the morning. And that I'm pretending that is several miles away.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys follow Cece and Faith back to the campsite that you found about a half a mile to a mile away from where you're at.
Is that-
Um,
Are we there down here or
nope, keep moving. Do
this one?
you see a fire?
I see a fire up.
Okay.
So that's east.
I said
Oh.
northeast. Isn't it
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
northeast
yeah.
Where
Yeah.
you are. Okay.
Oh, I don't have my pointer anymore, do I?
None of us do.
Sorry. Pointer's broken. However, I can see your guys' cursor floating around. Can you
Gotcha.
guys see each other's cursors floating around?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, then just use your little dot. Would anybody like to do something?
I rolled a perception check to see if I could detect anything, especially anything about Lady K.
I'm gonna do the investigation since I win expertise on it. Might as well. And check around to see if there's any possible weapons that I could use, pose, or if there's anything at all
I don't
left
care about
behind.
people.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean,
Weapons.
I do. Like, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know a few things. I want to know if there are any weapons like I would notice, and then maybe if there are any tracks. I guess, but
Yeah, I'm also trying to perceive if there's a lightsaber under that log,
mm.
just by chance.
You roll a 20.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I'm not a fairy godmother.
I'm
I
just kidding.
can't magically make a
I'm kidding.
Well,
lightsaber
this is
appear
awful
under a rock.
trippy.
Wishful
Awful
thinking.
trippy.
I rolled a 15.
I see. I'm just waiting for everybody's to roll, then I'll tell you what you guys.
Cool. 24. Dang.
It's that investigation bonus that I got, bro.
That's right.
Kill that cat.
So Saul, you noticed that the fire was definitely burning just a couple hours ago. There's some activity around. You only see one clear set of tracks.
What
And
size tracks? What size?
Yeah.
We should see that. You know, if it's like looks like a
Mhm.
female
no,
footprint.
you're fine. With a 24, Saul can definitely tell that they are smaller feet.
Mhm.
Um, they look like a shoe, not like a dinosaur track or whatever. They look like a shoe.
Sweet.
Um, um, and then Faith is going to start barking again, and you are going to see a small flicker of a rustling of some trees to the east of the fire pit.
Oh, okay. Um. hmm. Can I? Well, CC is with us, right?
Yeah. Sorry, let me move her. Yeah, she's.
So, does she?
I have
want to
something.
ask her.
I have something I want to do
Okay.
Okay.
before. As soon as that happens, I would like to use force camouflage.
On yourself?
Yeah.
Sorry, Keith, got to mute you.
So nobody can see you now? How does force camouflage work? Forgive me.
Correct. I am invisible.
You can let whoever muted
You
me
can't see me. I'm
let them
invisible.
let them know I'm done.
Um.
We can hear you.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody said they got to mute me, so
No? Nobody muted you.
I was feeding the cats.
Why can't I move my token? It's weird.
He's going camouflage. Since CC is with us, could she send Faith to check it out? And I'd like to kind of play into what Caleb is sort of doing also, but I'd have to do a stealth roll for that.
Okay, do a stealth roll. Oh, my foundry froze.
So did mine.
Okay.
Mine's working.
I went from.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I look like I've set like bombs all over my map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to fix that too.
Probably from trying to desperately move my character around. Right, it's fine now.
Too many bombs for Foundry crash.
I tried to roll stealth, but I only got a 7.
And Thal,
Well, an 8.
16.
are you standing like behind a tree? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna since we have trees, I'm gonna use I'll get behind a tree. I wanted to get in the tree to get like vantage over top of since I have. You know what? Actually, we'll do that because I have it plays into my character for having the verticality of his movement. Since he has the
Okay.
acquisitions practice, he can move in leaps and bounds. So yeah.
Scale's invisible. Thal, you're in a tree.
Mhm.
Brizlock, you rolled stealth. Did you just duck a little bit?
With a roll
I,
like that,
I
yeah.
stood in front of the campfire with my torch. Like, I'm stealth.
It's like,
I'm not here. I'm a
under the
tree.
fire.
They can, if you don't move, they can't see you.
Yeah, I turned sideways. I think Jurassic Park rules apply.
They smell fear.
Okay. Lux, are you doing anything special? You just standing there blind.
Looking pretty.
No, I'm gonna do something. What direction did you say they were coming from? Did you say east?
The sound came from east. Cece mounts Faith
Okay.
and makes a little comment under her breath, calling you all pansies.
Hey, I'm not moving.
Charges into the bushes.
Okay.
I will go into the tree up here.
I'm
Can
gonna.
I roll athletics to jump into the tree?
Okay.
Holy crap! You jump over
All right,
the
honey.
tree.
You flipping into
You
that
just did
tree.
some like some wire work like thing where you just like bam 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 like up the tree like one-footed hoppy ninja
Up multiple
action going
trees.
on.
Hardcore
Yeah.
parkour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
essentially.
literally just parkoured up into that tree without a problem.
And then
With
can I roll?
amazing grace.
And then can I roll stealth? Just to be sure.
Honey, not a leaf from that tree even moved.
Okay.
But if you
No,
want
you're
to,
fine.
you go right ahead.
No, I'm good. I mean, well, how high up are these trees?
How high do you want to go?
Not enough to
You
take fall
tell me where
damage.
you
Okay.
are in the tree.
I'm pretty high up. Like from this point, I'm low enough to where I'm covered a little bit, but I mean I can still see a decent bit out. So
Okay. Can you still hear everybody
yes,
talking? Not that anybody's
yeah.
talking, but yeah.
Just in the
From where I'm at, yeah, I can still see the campfire right there. I can still see. I guess not see
I can
Thriz
probably
Lock.
move my token. There we go.
That's fine.
So I can kind of see what's going on. I can see the campsite. So
Okay.
yeah, that'll be all.
Okay. So you guys are all poised. You guys are all still and quiet. Faith and Cece go into the bushes. You hear the wrestling get fainter. You hear Faith bark a couple times, and then nothing. And you all wait, and all you can hear is your own breathing. And what seems like an eternity, but probably was only like, 4 or 5 minutes. Cece comes out of the bushes with her dagger drawn, dragging a figure, and tosses it down on the ground. And you recognize a familiar figure with pink hair.
Lady K.
Yes. So, and
Oh.
then, so this is gonna suck because I'm gonna have to like go in and out of a British accent.
Yeah.
So bear with me here.
hmm
Um, so Cece like shoves her down, and she's like, "I found this hiding in the bushes." And Lady K says, "Get your bloody hands off of me!" And she looks around, and she can kind of make out
Nice.
shadows, but nothing like really. So she's Cece kind of threw her down to the ground, so she's just kind of getting up on her feet and dusting herself off.
Okay. I'll come out of the tree and greet her.
Yeah, I help her to her feet. Lady K, you're alive. We thought you were dead.
Yeah. Where did you go after we after we came out of that area?
So she looks up and she sees you, and she's like, "Oh, I thought I'd never see you again." And she throws her arms around you, and then she immediately stops and pulls back and kind of regains composure. It's like, "I'm glad you are alive. I thought you were all. Thought I was the only one left."
Where did you go?
Yeah. Like what happened? We all came out and you were gone. Like
"I went back to find Darren. You didn't tell me he was with you." She hangs her head. "He didn't make it."
Who's Daryl?
Darren.
"Darren, here's another merc I hired. We were lovers once."
He was
Not-
the
Oh,
guy
wow.
he was the guy that was unconscious on the floor in the area we started in, brother.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like, my usual toys. It was a real relationship
Mm.
before I was Lady K. But he found out that I was professional and he couldn't forgive me.
Like, what kind of professional we talking? Like, professional?
Oh,
World's
that's
oldest
right. You don't know
profession.
her that well. Yes.
No, not for that one. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not part of the Night Sisters back there. Did you run into them?
I beg your pardon. Oh,
There's
you
a-
mean like this tramp that dragged me out of the bushes in the middle of the night?
Tramp.
You said
Look
it,
how
not
she's
me.
dressed.
Oh.
Isn't she in like a head-to-toe robe? Isn't this kind of like the pot calling the kettle black? Wait a second.
Yeah, exactly.
1 minute you say you're a pro, and then
I started out as a pro and worked my way up to crime boss. Thank you very much. Which pays
Oh,
your paycheck.
this is true.
May
This
I
is true.
remind you?
But you know what they say about the glass houses and the people with the throwing of the stones. You would think you would be less judgmental, I guess, is what I'm saying, of someone else who of their attire.
Are you done?
Quite.
Kayla, are you still invisible? You haven't said anything. Okay, I'm just checking. Don't want to like not or do notice you. Do you
They
have any
won't
other
see
questions?
me. They won't see me, but I'll yell. Did you find a way to make any moonshine in there?
Oh God.
Because
That's all
I
you
think
think about.
Smart.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, you may want to raise your hiring standards. Some of the people you've hired.
Well,
Well, let's just say that some of the men I hire are more.
Borat's not here. You don't have to talk to me.
That's true.
That was out of character. That was Keith.
as much as I'm glad that you are alive and well, I would like to at least say that you didn't really help us in combat when we were dealing with those guys up in the last area. So I hope this time you just actually decide to pull your weight. We have to survive out here.
Ooh.
I see. Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing nobody ever asked Park to pull his weight.
I will say these ladies have been very helpful to us.
I mean, Cece's been very helpful. Lady K just sits on her butt.
Well, I was talking to
You
Lady
know,
K, defending.
I can unhire you, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
My
Trying to
influence
create
has a long reach.
peace. I let her know that they've helped us and given us
Anyway,
aid.
for your information, I blew up that nasty computer that killed Darren. Did you know that half that building was a huge hologram?
Interesting.
I'll ask Lady K, or I guess from the distance they're standing, I'll kind of yell it out. Are you familiar with this area at all? Do you know what planet we're on?
No. No, when I left, after I said a few words over Darren and then I found a grenade and then I blew up the building. I didn't find you, so I headed north. It's been a
All right.
dreadful couple days.
All right.
And you haven't seen anybody come by and look? No troopers, no
Nothing.
squads of any
Troopers.
type?
No.
Well, figures. This area is pretty well deserted, other than these ladies.
When he starts talking about what planet we're on, can I pull out my data pad and check and see if it unlocked the coordinates or the
You can?
location sensitive
It did not.
information? Can I tell if we're on the right planet as those coordinates?
No.
How far away are those coordinates? Could we just go there and
We can't. If
see?
we don't know what planet we're on, we have no idea if we're even on the right planet for the coordinates.
I mean, couldn't we just go to those coordinates of this planet
We
and see if
don't.
there's anything there?
We don't know where we are, right? We don't know what coordinates we're at right now.
How out of character? How would one do that? Like, have a compass or a GPS or an item like that?
Mm.
Yeah. Could improvise a compass if I had a magnet.
But a compass won't give us coordinates.
No, but it'll give us an idea. And CC probably already knows which direction is north anyway. So, and I would assume since we're already headed north, we have an idea as well.
You shouldn't assume anything. Did you ask Cece?
Oh. We haven't gotten to that part yet. We're still, yeah.
Cece, do you happen to have a GPS?
No.
Do
But
you know
I
where?
can get you. I can get you to our borders.
Oh, okay. So you know which way is north.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
As sure as the sun rises.
Got you. Cool. Good.
So the sun rises in the north on this planet. That's a clue.
Didn't say
I know, I'm just kidding.
that.
All right, so
Once the sun rises, I can tell you what direction is north.
yeah. Okay.
Do you guys not know where you are?
Well, we haven't actually had the. We were just following. I guess we were just following her, right? So.
Should
So I take it you know this lady. Is this who you were missing?
yes.
She's the one who hired us at first.
Mm-hmm.
So. She was who
All right, well.
we were looking for. So glad she's safe. We should go back to camp probably. Make sure Borat's not dead right now.
We still have to fulfill our crystal mission. We should probably let Lady K in on that.
Well,
Are you working on another job?
well,
Yes, ma'am.
it's kind of in pursuit of the same one we're kind of on too. Like, 'cause we have no idea where we are, and this is just another way to gain information, as far as I'm concerned, I guess. And we need to help them out because they're well. We did kind of, I guess, offend them and barely survive. So.
Did one of you kill the rat? I don't see him.
Oh, don't you wish?
I also don't see Kale.
He's around.
Well, that's
Somewhere.
good.
He's hiding in the bushes.
Yeah.
Waiting to surprise you.
Surprised he actually hasn't come out and decided to greet you yet.
Lux
He's
is up a
using
tree.
those magic hands. He's using his magic hands.
He's a witch.
Alright. I'll materialize right in front of her.
Oh, Kale.
I'm present.
I don't know why I'm
Accounted
suddenly
Yeah, you are not British.
Southern. I'm sorry. Oh.
Going into Southern Belle.
She's Southern.
Yeah, well, Cece's a little Southern. Not like super Southern, but
Yeah.
I'll take her hand and say I'll lead you back to camp. It's about a half a mile away.
Is she blind?
You can't see in the dark.
Okay.
being a gentleman.
We do have torches.
Do you
Mhm.
want to roll for perception?
Me?
No? Kale?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Give me just a second.
And as he's doing that, I'll jump down and kind of salute her. Be like, good to see ya.
And I'll just grab one of the. Well, actually, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have fire on me, so I can't do that. I was gonna give her a torch, but I don't make fire, so.
Well, one of us we've got torches, so we can make fire from any stick or a torch, you know.
I was going to be nice and give her a torch, but since I don't have any fire, and I don't want to take somebody else's torch from them in order to do it, so I'd rather just walk along with them.
Thing is, with fire, you can make more fire with fire.
Well, that's true.
Fire.
I
Fire.
posted what you noticed in Discord.
Cool.
You might be a pyromaniac.
Everybody head back to camp. This has been
Quite the adventure.
interesting.
Meanwhile, back at camp.
Oh,
Borat's knocked out.
why did you do that?
Why am I knocked out?
Just not knocked out,
He's
knocked out. Like you're
asleep.
just asleep, I guess, probably.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, I can knock you out.
I need a sedative.
On the walk back, you guys notice that Gale is silent. Maybe a little apprehensive.
Okay.
I notice Kale's silence and apprehension
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
say,
I
Kale.
noticed it when he decided to just stay stealth and not greet her, because
Yeah.
ordinarily he would be the first, I would think.
He did seem to say and be almost prideful that he is closer to Lady K than all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as what he said.
Yeah.
Why for your apprehension and
You're just going to ask him that as he's walking with her?
Let's not.
oh, is he walking with her? Okay,
Yeah.
no, never mind.
They're like holding hands.
Uh,
So you guys can all go back to camp. Mm.
Okay. I'd like to.
Cece gives Faith another bone, and Faith wanders off. Probably not far.
ooh, I have Force Whisper, so I Force Whisper to Kale. Why your apprehension? Tell
Hey,
me when you have an opportunity.
Ooh.
Magic
Dude,
hands.
It's the magic hands. We got two of them among us.
Can you whisper back? I wonder.
I'll whisper back, and I'll just say, "Be ready for anything."
Beg this.
Is this
thy
not?
name be Caleb.
Is this not Lady K?
I'd like to. No, I'm definitely not going to answer that. But I would like to cast Force Confusion subtly on K.
Hmm.
Is
Probably
that
when
something
she.
to put her in a charmed state, or?
Yeah, I need a Wisdom saving throw, and then yes, she would be in a charmed state.
Oh, I need to pull her out, don't I? Hold on.
It's
Hold
probably
on.
her speaking in that southern accent, like that ain't Lady K.
Oh,
Good
I
point.
mean, she misspoke about one of her guards, called him a different name back in the thing before she disappeared. I mean, this is super weird.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, at one point she said Horace and Jasper. I
Yeah.
was thinking, was that the guard's real name? Well, my memory's
could
not very
actually-
good, so okay.
I never got the guards' names, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna go back in my tree, by the way, because it's actually kind of cozy up here.
I mean, I could.
Go back in your tree.
Yeah. I like being up in high spaces. It keeps me away from.
Keeps
Can
me
you
grounded.
Other
can you
people.
post the
Keeps me well
details about
grounded.
confusion so I can act accordingly? That was unhelpful.
I'm gonna look at Thol and just do fingers.
Oh, I need a wisdom saving throw, don't I? Hold on.
Can you see me up in this tree? It's just like if you do fingers up at me, I'll just respond. I'll do the fingers, just like.
I said I was doing it subtly so that nobody would notice.
But I think we
think
can
we're
see
just-
Job looking back at you.
I think we're just poking
Were
fun
you
at
looking
the two
back?
Force users.
Definitely.
Okay, well,
Can I notice that they're like if they're trying to do it subtly and they're whispering to each other, can I notice that they're whispering to each other?
No, we're not like
No, not
we're doing
not
it in
act,
our minds,
I know, yes, but
through
what I'm
their
saying is
hands.
like, are you're doing it through your mind and whatnot? But like, are there any tells? Can I look for tells of you guys doing
No.
that between each other? I'm asking the GM.
She said no.
What? Why would you suspect something enough to do that?
I'm just asking if I
Are
know.
are you Force sensitive?
I'm not force sensitive, no.
Then there'd be no reason why you would feel some sort of.
Not feel anything. I'm just seeing with my eyes if I notice anything between the two of them. If
And
they're
what are
doing
you
anything.
basing your hunch on?
It's like how you're reading tells in poker, I guess. If they
I
have
understand
tells,
that.
yes.
Sorry.
But you've got two people that are just sitting by a fire.
Okay, so they're not doing anything like that is in any way noticeable.
No, there's no
Physically.
reason for you to suspect
Okay,
something
cool.
enough to
That's all.
do a search, essentially. Like if you
Okay.
were if they were acting funky or whatever, maybe I could justify it. But I
Okay.
don't
Yeah.
see
Fine.
any reason to. Yeah, they're not like sitting there doing a mind meld together.
That's fine.
Unagi.
Yeah. I don't know if they're just looking at each other strange or something like that.
The text says the target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
And unfortunately, now you're tasked with making sure that you don't use any of the information that was shared.
Between the two of them.
You don't have to worry about that. Nothing was shared. Just
I
don't
know.
trust anything.
I'm just reminding to.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Not meta.
both Lux and I did notice that he was apprehensive of Lady K, so.
That's fine.
You could communicate in other
What
means,
was my
though.
saving throw against?
Oh,
Why can't I
it's against my
find?
DC.
Enchantment.
You saved.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
That I need like a cheat sheet of that crap because I never know what number to compare stuff to.
Yeah, with saving throws, what number are you saving against?
Your force save DC.
Okay.
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your modifier. Lots of math.
Yeah.
Yes, this is why I need like a tactician. I need a GM tactician.
Did you
Alright,
see my DM?
continue. Did I
Kale?
see your DM?
Caleb.
Oh, you're fine.
No. 1 second. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I already did it.
Sweet. Thank you.
For the record, you did ask the GM before you did that, right?
No.
Okay, you gotta do
But-
that.
Oh, okay. So I was asked him if I could switch my forms from the one that I just chose, a level up.
Your form?
Yeah, that Neiman form.
Lightsaber form.
Yeah, I had 3 choices: Neiman, something else, and Sheehan. And I just asked him if I could switch it. So, I'm asking you.
Because you now find a better use for one of the others?
No, because I thought that I actually picked that other one to begin with, but because it says something that I already had, so I thought, oh, that's the one I picked, but I already actually had something similar to that. Why can I not find this? Okay. So the name and form has, in addition to the 2-weapon thing, it has until the end of the next turn you can use wisdom and charisma instead of strength or dexterity on attack damage rolls with your melee weapon attacks. But I already have something like that. And I can't find it.
So normally I would say no. Once you pick something, you pick something.
That's fine.
Because regardless of any force power or whatever, there's always like a buyer's remorse. You're like, oh, if I had
Right.
picked that, I could use it like right now.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna say no.
That's okay.
Okay. Right. So you guys are all sitting around the fire, making googly eyes at each other.
Mhm.
So, but not really. Anything else before you want to sleep or not sleep or whatever?
Am I on mute? No, I'm not. Okay.
Just an improvised weapon, I guess, because I don't really know of anything else to do.
You're back in the tree whittling.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Kay a question.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you remember that one time on Rishi when we were hanging out? But we've only been there one time, so do you remember what I'm talking about?
Are you getting sentimental, Kale?
Yeah, you remember when we were sitting by the fire on Rishi?
Was it memorable for you?
You're dodging my question.
Protecting my heart.
Okay. I need can I do an insight check?
Borat's just looking back and forth between the two of you,
Hmm.
more
Like a
confused than
one.
usual.
I'm watching as I'm whittling. I'm just like, interesting.
You
Borat says, "Scary Kale and nice chicken lady know each other."
Scary.
Mm. Scary. Mm.
Is she a chicken lady too? She give you a chicken?
Originally,
Feathers.
yeah, she was the first one to give me a chicken.
Wow.
you are buying. What exactly are you trying to incite upon?
Whether she's lying or not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're totally not buying anything that she's saying.
Okay.
she's acting out of character to you.
I'll stand up and I'll say,
Do you want further information?
yeah, if you got it.
Okay. So she usually very much flirts with you,
Mm-hmm.
even though you have a very platonic relationship, because she knows that it bothers you a little bit, and she gets a kick out of teasing you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were leaning into that at all, she would have kicked it up to the point where you were uncomfortable, and she's not doing that.
Then I will stand up and I'll ask her who she is. Who are you?
Can I take a ready action?
Yeah, I get my little force blades. I light up my force blade.
I'll take a ready action. Yeah. Whatever I'm whittling, I hope it's ready.
Okay, so
Borat will
you
reach
stand
over
up
and tuck his
and
chicken into the
you
bag.
confront her, and then everybody else starts to look uneasy and draw weapons. And she looks around, she's like, "Have you all gone mad? This place has really made you paranoid. I mean, maybe I'm not quite on point today, but you guys aren't looking your best either. We don't have time to turn on each other. We have a job to do."
Mm.
Prove you're you.
No.
What did you say?
Prove you're you.
Prove I'm not.
I'm going to assure you I'm no monster. What would you like?
Some proof that you could show that you're you, that we would recognize, or Kale, who knows you best, would recognize. Or die.
Whoa.
Mm.
Ooh, can I roll intimidation?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's been waiting to use that voice for a long time.
Yeah.
And I need to. Is there a way I can get behind her, sneakily, and not actually like
Sneakily?
say anything? Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to just
Oh.
get behind her so that she can't. Yeah, I'm gonna just roll stealth then, just in case.
I don't exactly know what you think I am precisely.
So if you're you, you wouldn't mind us making sure that you're you. Because if you're not you, and the real you is out there, maybe captured or in danger, we want to be finding the real you instead of messing around with the not you. So you understand our apprehension.
You share the same affliction as Lux. It'll
Borat will say to that,
Maybe.
boy, I thought my basic was bad.
Did my intimidation, was that high enough?
yes, you're very threatening. She doesn't appreciate your insinuations at all.
Does it intimidate her into telling the truth? Or at least slipping up a little bit?
Maybe
Are you
maybe she is telling her truth.
Mm.
From a certain point of view.
Right.
Mm.
how close is everybody to, like, are you like closing in on her?
Yeah.
But none of you have touched her in any way.
No, I'm not. I'm not touching her at all. I don't know exactly where she is on this map, I guess. But I'm behind her in a way that she just. I'm basically just in the shadow.
I'm grabbing her by the throat and picking her up.
I direct messaged you, Katrina.
Wow.
Mm.
Because we don't think it's you. And we've had some.
So you've escalated to
Mhm.
picking her up.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say that's an escalation.
Are you doing it with the force or with your hands?
Well, I guess not picking her up. Just in case it's not. Just in case it is Lady K, I don't want to hurt her. But I got my hands on her throat in case she's not her. Because Kale doesn't believe it's her. He's warned me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's now showing that, verbally that he doesn't believe who she is.
Out of character, Borat completely believes that this is Lady K.
That's what you mean, chicken lady, chicken lady.
Why you hurt chicken lady?
Okay. So she pulls on your hand to try to loosen your grip, and she screams a little bit, and then like let go. Dear God, let go. All right, fine. Fine, you're fine. It's like, do you have any idea how dumb and annoying your group is? Like, for real. I was like, you little drinking after you was repulsive. I just want you to know that. You smell.
Mm.
I'm glad that's over. God.
So who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. I was
Then
supposed to get you to open your data card. You didn't think it was a little odd that they took everything from you except your data card and then just left data pads everywhere? You guys
I
are
did.
morons.
I did find that odd.
Like, I didn't even have to do anything. At that point, I was just told to keep you distracted.
Tell us who sent you.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
What do you know?
It does matter. I'm not gonna say that, but like out of character. it
Someone
does
search
matter.
her.
Did the chicken tell you
I'll
to
search
do this?
her. I'll search her with my other two hands
Yeah.
that aren't around her throat.
You you find a empty nuts wrapper. You find nothing on her. And she kind of like pushes you off of her. She's very incensed.
I
that you're
resist the
touching her.
pushing her off. I'm still holding on to her throat.
Oh,
I still don't trust you. With good reason, obviously.
Hmm.
So were you faking being Lady K this entire time? The entire time? Was Lady K
no,
ever
I
here?
suddenly just didn't become Lady K in the middle somewhere.
Okay, well we're gonna need a lot more information.
Because she
Or
doesn't
I'm
have anything on her, I will dead stare her in the eyes past Rizlok's shoulder. And I will say, if you don't tell me everything you know right now, you will go crazy.
Mm.
and then I will kill you.
Sorry. We have a problem with my character.
Go with me, and you might get a few more words.
Hmm?
Let go. Let go. If you want some information, get your hands off of me.
Nope, I'm
Oh,
not.
she
I'm not
should not have-
negotiating. I'm not
She
negotiating.
said that.
I'm not breaking my stealth for this, so
Yeah, I'm not letting her go so you can run away.
yeah. I'm ready for her to run away. Like
Ah,
Oh,
She can't see in the dark.
Tell us now, or my next turn will be to light up this blade and end you.
well, then you'll have the same amount of information.
But I won't have someone that I don't trust running around doing who knows what. And that's not a risk I am willing to take.
I'm not asking you to let me like sprint. I just need a little breath. Little.
Well,
all right.
What do you guys think?
I will use the force to ready an action. Okay.
Okay.
If he lets go of her and she tries to run, I will use the force. I
Okay.
will cast force shunt on her.
I let go.
because I was if she decided to sprint, like she can't see me, depending on what direction she goes in, I can just knock her down.
Just jump on her.
I don't know
Mid-sprint.
if I got an improvised weapon, I can trip her and put it to her throat.
You
It's
have
like
no idea who she is.
yeah.
Yeah, who are you and who hired you? Give us all the information you do have. Or prepare to die.
Mhm.
She takes a deep breath. And she starts laughing a little bit. And she looks at Gail and she said, "We're already going crazy. None of this matters.
Who is Gail?
Don't you understand?" I'm saying Kale with a K.
Oh, I thought you were Gale. Like, where's this Gale person now? She's
Who's
going
Gale?
crazy.
Who's Gale?
Oh my gosh.
So after she says this, she grabs her head and winces in pain, and she starts to drop to her knees, and she grabs onto Kale as she slowly slides down.
Crap.
And she whispers, and
Mhm.
she says, "They're watching. They're all watching." And she starts to scream violently, and then it stops, and she collapses in your arms, and her eyes go hollow and lifeless.
Hmm.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on her? I touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The power has no effect on droids or constructs.
Oh,
I can bring her back.
If you want to try to do CPR, you can.
All right.
She's been unplugged.
Probably. I don't know how to use this. Where is she? Do I click her?
no, you're good. It's
It's
you doing
just yeah, you're
Okay.
fine. No, she is. There's no life in her eyes. There's nothing. Now Cece is watching this, and she like gasps, and she's like, "Dear God, what did you do to her?"
I did Spare the Dying. You come over here and try to help her with your crystals.
People don't just suddenly die. What did you guys do?
Nothing.
She actually just collapsed. Are her like? Is there
She just
anything different about her eyes? Are they just like
So she
glazed
like
over white?
points at Kale, and she says, she's like, "I saw you float that necklace thing. You could have just like snapped her little spine. Like, oh God, don't kill me. Please don't kill me." So
You're
she
right.
takes out her dagger and she whistles for Faith,
Yeah.
and she starts to back up.
Okay. I'll say you're right. I could have, but I didn't.
Look, I won't tell anyone this happened. I'll go back to my camp and I'll tell Harmony that we just didn't find anything in the cave. And
Point us.
you can just do your thing and it'll be
Stop
fine. It'll be
being a
fine.
baby and point us to the direction of the cave. And then if you want to go, go. But you're just being a little daughter of whininess right now.
And you can tell them the truth because we didn't kill her. Somebody else did, though. And that
if Lady-
may
and
be
if
of
Lady
concern
Kay-
to you.
If this was actually our friend, then anything that he would have done to her, like he wouldn't have done anything to her in the first place. But he didn't do
Good
anything.
point. Good point.
Why would
Whoever
anyone
this
in the right
is.
mind go to the woods with 5 strange men? Who does that? Dumb people do that. Women, dumb dead women do that. I'm gonna go. You just cross the river, and the cave is supposed to be on the other side of the river. And have fun. So she starts to back away more.
Will she be safe going back?
Why do you think that we want to hurt you? Like that's one thing. It's like we're
I
not.
don't know.
Yeah.
Why would you kill your friend?
We
She
didn't.
kill her.
Died.
We
She
didn't kill her.
She dropped in front of us. We did not do anything to her.
Yeah.
I saw his hands around her neck, like not 2 minutes ago.
I was hugging
but
her
he-
neck gently. She said my neck was cold, and I said, "Here, let me warm it up."
Deception.
Yes. Let me roll deception.
Oh my god.
But no, seriously, there's not even deception, and there's it needs to be, I guess, persuasion here. I can do persuasion, I guess, because well, you know what? I will do deception. It was Lady K's into that kind of thing, so I thought, like, if I did that, it would be a definite. We definitely know if it was her, and she wasn't. So
Oh my god.
Bam.
She just she her breathing starts to slow a little bit. She's not like hyperventilating anymore. But she's still holding up her dagger and slowly
Mhm.
backing away from all of you. Well, regardless if you snapped her neck or some unknown forces or mother did it, I don't want to be near you.
Okay.
That's your right.
This is
I mean,
This
it's
is-
that is your choice, but
Tell them.
we don't mean any ill intent toward you. We were trying to help you. So,
And
we still
protect you.
and we still intend to help you. But if you leave, like, what are we to do to proceed with this healing crystal mission, I suppose you could call it? We still need you. We're not trying to do anything to hurt you at all.
Do we need her? No, no, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, she's shown us the way.
Yeah.
If we don't,
the intent was for Cece to take you to the river because she cannot cross the river
Oh, she
and leave
can't
her
cross the river.
territory because it would be an act against Mother. She's
Okay.
going to take you to the river.
So she's as far as she's allowed to go anyway.
Yes, and she's
Okay.
just going to wait for you here anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you do go back, tell them what happened. That we thought she was our friend. We interrogated her,
Mhm.
and then, without us doing anything, she died. And I tried to save her afterwards. But something out there is a danger, so you guys might want to be careful.
And there's no signs of any kind of damage that happened to her body as she died. She just died, like, unexpectedly. Like, heart stopped, nothing. We have no idea what happened.
Do you know that?
She did grab for Kale.
She
Why would
grabbed the
she
tail
grab
because she was in
her
pain.
attacker?
We have nothing to base what happened to her on at all. We can't see any damage that actually happened to her. All she did was just drop. I mean, I can investigate, yeah.
So,
If I can look at inspect her body.
are you still in the tree, Phil? Did you
No.
come down? Yo,
No,
that's right. You were
I was
standing
stealth
behind Lady
behind
K.
her, and now I'm talking to Cece, yeah.
So Cece is going to come up to you because she trusts you the most.
Yeah.
And she's going to look you in the eye.
Hmm.
Promise me that you guys had nothing to do with this. Look me in the eye and tell me that you were not involved.
We were not involved in her dying whatsoever.
You didn't do anything to her, Kale, did you?
No. Oh wait, not
Kale.
Kale. No.
You didn't actually ever do your action, did you?
No, he didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything to her.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
He didn't do anything. We didn't know who exactly she was. We thought she was our friend.
I threatened
She was
her.
not. We threatened her because we're going to be suspicious of somebody that we don't know. She clearly was putting on an act trying to be somebody that she wasn't. But we did not kill her.
Okay. So,
If you know anything about me, I do not choose to be violent just to be violent. And I am not going to. I only kill people that deserve to die. Other people that kill people, like, if you're going to be a killer, I will end you. But it's only
maybe
for
you
those
should
who are
stop
deserving of
talking.
it. And she wasn't.
Okay. So Susie is going to slowly nod. It's like, okay. Then you guys need to be careful. Maybe they're right. Maybe we're too close to the border and this is Mother's way of warning us. So
Mhm.
she pulls something out of her bag. She's got her crossover bag on. And she said, I was gonna wait until we said goodbye, but I want you to have this. We don't normally keep things from our past life, but I don't have a use for it anymore. So she hands you a power cell.
Nice.
Wow. That should be quite
Um,
useful.
and she said, I wish you the best, and I hope that we meet again. I'm going to start heading back in the morning, and I hope that your quest is fruitful.
Okay. We'll be back with your crystals in the more. Oh, I mean, yeah.
Are we supposed to handle the crystals a certain way?
Yeah, they were
Um,
poisonous or something.
Yeah, if not handled
this is
properly.
true. How many of you are wearing gloves technically?
I think I am.
I think, yeah, my character comes with gloves. I thought the clothing looks like it.
I'm gonna go into Hero Forge and check.
I am not.
Okay.
I have a love glove.
I've never actually seen the crystals. They're like beyond my enlightenment. But I was told that as long as you don't digest them and after you handle them, you very thoroughly wash your hands or handle them with gloves, you should be okay.
Okay.
What happens if we do digest them?
I don't even know what they are. I don't know.
What they look like?
I
Like
just know
nothing?
that they're very important to our culture.
I'm gonna look at Drizlock and I'm gonna say, then you turn into a crystal.
Ah,
Ah, okay.
I'll use my passive deception.
Mm. All right. By the way, where did you? How did you make that dagger? Did you
What
make that dagger,
dagger?
or would you give it to you, or somebody gave it to you? Well, you have a
who?
dagger, right?
You're talking
Yeah.
about Cece?
Talking
Yeah,
about CC,
Cece.
yes.
I have a dagger that I
Mhm.
use because I'm a hunter,
Right.
and I chop animals up and skin them.
Right.
It's Harmony
What's
doesn't
fucked up
consider
about
it a
killing?
weapon. It's a tool.
Okay.
I just also use it to protect myself.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything bad about her having a dagger. I'm just saying that I need one for myself, so I need to make one. And probably make one more sturdy. So, can you give me insights as to how you made that?
Oh, I didn't make it. I bought it at a village like years and years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, never mind then.
Sorry, I'm not not quite there yet.
Okay.
I am not wearing
Well,
gloves. Is anybody else for sure wearing gloves?
I am. I think I do have like finger holes though, but I could be careful, I suppose. I don't know if they have like little things that go. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so Cece goes over to a tree and leans up against the tree, and then Faith comes and lays down and cuddles next to her. She's still very distraught. Um, she still has a dagger in her hand, and she's holding on tight to Faith.
Okay.
But
I'll
she's
go
going
up.
to try to get some sleep.
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, Can I sleep in a tree?
Sure. You can
Okay.
sleep standing on your head if you want.
So I'll
Sorry, dude. I'm not sleeping.
not sleeping.
I'm headed across the river.
It's not morning yet.
I don't care.
We have torches.
Or I should say KL does not care.
What
Yeah,
about
let's
the guys
go.
that are? What about the guys that we have with us that cannot see?
We have
That's-
torches.
You
Does not matter to you.
can form a
Doesn't
We
combo
can,
matter.
line.
we can see. We have torches. We all have torches.
Okay. Well, is everybody ready to, I guess, venture into the darkness?
Let's do it.
So none of you slept.
What do we need to, or any of us not?
No, I'm just
Okay.
asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no sleep then. If
I
there's
was
no negative
planning-
effect.
Planning on waiting until morning, but since Kale wants to get a move on,
So
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. Trying to type it out, but it's kind of complicated. Little off story thing. With my spirit blade thing, does that if I use another force power, does that disappear? Like my defensive stance, Caleb.
Sorry, say it again.
So if I use my spirit blade, right, on one turn, the next turn I want to use my defensive technique. Does my spirit blade disappear, or how does that work?
Does Spirit Blade have concentration?
Don't know. I'll check.
It does not.
Sweet. So I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, if
That
a
is
power has concentration on it, it means you can only have that power going.
okay. Cool.
Without casting another one with concentration. You can't cast two with concentration unless you take a special feat.
Sweet. So in theory, couldn't I make more spirit blades if I casted it multiple times?
Before we go,
Mhm.
I gotta pee in that river.
why?
Before or after you cross it?
Hopefully, hopefully after we drink out of it.
During. What are you talking about?
Well,
It's
makes
gonna
sense
walk
to
through it.
me. You are okay, so you guys can move your tokens around and find the river. I realize the river is like a stone's throw on this map, but just say that it's a couple hours walk north to find the river.
Oh, so this is more like a giant map.
I
Yeah.
needed a map with a river. Let's just say I was not prepared for this side quest until last week.
Oh, it's a side quest. Oh.
You know what I mean? I honestly expected you to fight the ladies. So I had to
Oh.
improvise everything.
Nice.
Expected
They
us
wouldn't
to
have
fight
talked
the
me out
ladies?
of it. If they would not have talked me out of it, it would 100% would have happened.
See?
Yep.
Well,
And I'm
listen,
pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I'm not gonna be having a good time trying to fight somebody without a weapon. So
Yeah, we would all died.
No.
Well,
I'd rather not die. I'd like to take the option of not dying.
well, my backstory is actually that I'm trying to make like allies to help me with my cause. So that kind of leads
Has
into
it
why.
flyers.
talked about your cause? Does anyone know about your cause?
Yeah,
I mean,
about
nobody
time we
asked
talked about my cause.
Nobody asked me about mine, so
Somebody assassinated my wife and child, and I watched my daughter die in my arms. And so
Well, you
now,
guys.
are you just
So
telling us this now?
just so you
yes,
know,
Okay.
you guys have like a 2-hour walk to the river. So if you guys want to take a minute to role play, you go right ahead.
yeah. So that
Or-
happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or we
And
can.
keep in mind that we're 5 minutes till game.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say we can role play.
you're not gonna get very far into the cave,
all
even if you
week,
beeline
yeah.
it over there.
Yeah.
So it's my mission to like make as many allies as I can, kill anybody that gets in my way, until I find who ordered the assassination of my wife and child,
Hmm.
and then kill them.
So you don't know who it was.
No.
Yeah, I'm about in the same boat.
You guys don't know the person to
I
target
got
your
a glance.
revenge towards them?
I
Nope.
got a glance at the person, and I've been hunting this guy down with the assistance of Lady K for a while, and we still have not gotten any leads on this guy. He was obviously not the most steady shot because he was trying to shoot at somebody else across the way. Like we were in a crowd, and this guy, this clumsy guy, decided to make his assassination attempt in broad daylight, shot and killed my wife, and fled.
Hey, that's funny. That's similar to mine.
Yeah.
And
You're
in
you're
this
hunting
situation-
down someone who accidentally shot your wife.
Yeah.
The
Like
dude, the
this
dude
guy,
who
this
killed
I
my
found
wife.
out I found out information about this guy about what was going on with the guy that he was trying to kill. He was a mob boss. Like so this was a legitimate bounty assassination attempt, and he sucked at his job enough to kill my wife. So
And yes, Katrina, if someone accidentally shot you, I would still be really upset.
Okay.
I would chase
Yeah.
them down and
Just making sure I
beat the
got
crap
it.
out of them.
Oh,
I would be
Um,
like, well, it was an accident.
I don't care if it was an
Yeah.
accident.
So the mob boss, I'm taking notes. So the mob boss hired someone to do an assassination, or the
No,
guy who was
the
trying to
guy was
assassinate
trying to
someone.
assassinate that mob boss. Like somebody took a hit out on him,
Okay.
and he tried to hunt him down.
The
And-
crazy thing is, before my wife and daughter got killed, some other lady's wife got caught in the crossfire. I wonder if it was your wife.
No. We were not in the same area. This was
It's all coming together.
this was No, this was in my
You want to
home.
know what's crazier than that? Someone killed
Oh,
my
no.
first chicken.
Yes.
When
Also
they
a
were
chicken
trying
there.
when they were trying to shoot this innocent lady.
Yes. There was a chicken there. Where did this happen, Soul? What planet?
Oh, this happened on one of the orbiting cities that we live on, since our planet's not habitable.
What was the name of the orbiting city?
It's a good question.
Yeah. So
Just make up a name.
Yeah. It's like where's
Oh,
ChatGPT
I
when you
think
need it?
as part of homework, if you
Yeah.
guys could DM me like basic information about your wives, like their name and their species,
Oh, I sent you
and
information of
what you
my
like
wife.
about them.
I did.
I don't think
In my
so.
character description, it's in there.
I have like 3 sentences of your background story, so you
Yeah.
should reread it.
Wherever his wife was murdered and killed, that's where also mine was murdered and killed. Whatever name you were.
You're not gonna be in an orbiting
That's
city
mine
of Duro.
too. Yes, that was it.
Yeah.
City of Duros. Yes.
Do you expect Borat to believe you both had wives? I don't think so.
If you
And
got one, then anything is
possible.
possible.
I don't. She left me. Remember?
Oh yeah, because you didn't have a big enough chicken.
But you had one. We all had wives apparently.
No.
I don't know.
Mm-mm. Yeah, Caden didn't have a wife. Caleb didn't have a wife.
I think it would be interesting if our stories crossed. They're so similar, and it's good.
Oh,
One bullet went
I
through
mean,
2 wives and a chicken.
Yes. There's a bunch of bullets. He was going crazy,
The
crazy
magic bullet.
bullets.
All right, guys.
That's why my wife left me, is because I lost the chicken. The chicken is
Aw.
a matter
It's
of great
all-
status.
All interconnected. Then we'll find out Kale or Lux was the assassin.
probably not.
Hmm.
It's like
Hmm.
like a web.
Probably not.
You saying you're not an assassin for hire, Kale?
That's not what I said.
Maybe he doesn't kill women and children, or he's just like, I
What about
wouldn't
chickens?
have
Does he kill
killed the wrong
chickens?
person.
That's exactly right. I would not have killed the wrong person.
Yeah.
Lux was drunk. He
Maybe-
couldn't see his eyes.
Maybe you were hired to make it look like an accident.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if
No.
you guys don't give me details, I'm gonna make up stuff.
No, my
Oh, I will give you details.
my bounty hunting is hunting down people that are like killers, not just mob bosses, but like I didn't actually go after that mob boss. I don't think yet. So I don't know if I want to yet. Because it wasn't
Do you want
necessarily
me
his
to
fault.
give you a handful of mob bosses that live in my world? And you can pick one?
Sure.
Are you sure he was a
Lord.
mob
I mean,
boss?
they have to live or have their operation in somewhere near or somewhere on my home, basically.
What's your
My
definition?
home city. My
What's your
home
definition
orbiting
of
city.
mob boss? Would an evil person who's creating a crime syndicate count as a mob boss? Oh wait, I didn't do
This was all just
that.
supposed to be like a 2 or 3 shot.
Well, now it's not. Now it's like a bona fide story.
Campaign, yeah.
Stop belittling my one shot.
He's just upset because he picked Borat to play the entire time.
Yes, he picked
It's
a
like-
sucky character thinking it would last 2 weeks.
Yeah. So much depth. I mean, you could change him.
Borat can
not how this
change
game
Told him
works.
that.
We could hit you so hard over the head that you forget who you are.
I could give you a very heroic death.
It involves a chicken.
Well, now he's got a level though. I say we mind wipe him Revan style, and then he wakes up and he doesn't.
Winter
We trick
Soldier
him and I
style.
think he's someone else.
Then now he's going to be the one shooting through people and chickens.
But I'd
He's going
never
to forget
shoot a
all
chicken.
about.
You're
You're going to forget all about your love for chickens.
Yeah.
Some
Just-
things are just inbred in you.
Inbred in you. I don't think that's a good thing.
I wouldn't say that too
Inbred
loud.
in you.
I
Yes.
would not say that too loud. Oh.
But then when he goes to eat chicken, he gets like nauseous. He can't, for some reason, he can't eat chicken. I don't know what it is.
Mhm.
I
But
dreams of chickens.
yeah, my wife's name was Kalira. So
Cholera?
Kalira.
What's with you guys using up all of Katrina's K names?
No, all my characters start with K.
Yeah, they don't know this.
I don't know.
Caleb
that, yeah.
/ KL should know this, that Katrina, all of her characters have started
They're
with
all
a K name.
female, and this is a male.
Well, yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a version she could have used.
No, I don't think I would have
Oh.
named one
Came up with
Kale.
Kale.
Yeah. Whatever it is. How do you pronounce your name?
KL.
Kale.
K.
Kale.
L.
K.
Kale.
Kale. All right.
Hal
Okay,
L.
Make sure I'm not butchering it.
I should say all of your PCs have been, a few of your NPCs have been in K names, but all of your characters that you have played